over 280 yards a game. The Bucs take on the Rams this Sunday, so you'd think he'd get this benchmark. Shannon, is this very impressive, sort of impressive, or not impressive at all to you?
It's not. See, this is the problem that I have. Tom Brady is not playing well this season. And because Tom Brady is not playing well, he's a great record. Let's go back and combine his regular season and postseason record. Tom Brady is great. He is a great player, but it's okay for great players as they age to not be what they once was.
Okay, but that's not the question.
And it's not, Skip, it's a longevity. So let me ask you a question. When have we combined regular season and postseason? Well, if that's the case, LeBron James is the all-time leading scorer. Mm-hmm. He has more points than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar if you combine both.
Okay.
But nobody does that. What we've always done, regular season and postseason. This guy is a tremendous postseason guy. I remember when Tom Brady was not putting up these big numbers like Peyton Manning, and Peyton Manning was putting up big numbers in the regular season. What did everybody say? It was all about the postseason. Now, because the guy isn't playing really well, he's not playing well based on who he is, now we got to find another stat to remind us how great Tom Brady is. We know. Tom Brady is great. If you want to say...
you say we, but you're including you in the we. I don't think you know how
Brady is. I know he's great. But but when do we...
You refute that on a daily basis.
No, I don't. No, what I refute is that because he's great, he can't play bad. What I will do is that when Tom Brady plays bad, I will say he played bad regardless of how great he is. Great players do play bad sometimes. And it's okay for a great player to all of a sudden get to an age where he can't do it consistently like he once could. And that's what we're seeing with Tom Brady. Now, this is a longevity record, right? Mm-hmm. Because it's a longevity record.
Yep.
Do we have praise for longevity records? Because that's what you keep telling me. The reason why LeBron doing all this is because he played long. He played this. What quarterback has played 23 years?
No, you got it. Okay. That's true. But keep going.
Ain't no keep going.
Okay, what's LeBron done? He has slightly passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the most points scored in regular season and postseason.
Anybody mention that? Nobody cares because
it happened last year, didn't it?
Yes, yeah. But what matters is the regular season. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the all-time leading scorer. And Skip, football records are not as prestigious as baseball.
No.
They've never meant the same. And even basketball, and now basketball, if you don't average 50 in a season, you got to break a benchmark. Somebody got to average 51 for it to mean something. Somebody's got to average 25 rebounds in a season for it to mean something. You do it doesn't mean anything, Skip, because the numbers are not the same like a baseball. We know what 500, somebody hit 500 home runs. That's a benchmark, 3,000 strikeouts or 400 batting average.
Okay.
I mean, come on, Skip, 100,000 yards. And that's what we're doing. So we're gonna try to, because Tom Brady is playing bad, we're gonna go reach back. But if you combine his regular season and postseason, he's at 100,000 yards. What does that got to do with how he's playing right now?
Okay, it has nothing to do, and that's your problem and your fault and your mistake, because you keep trying to say, he's playing bad. That's not the question or the issue at hand.
Skip.
He's going to pass 100,000 yards.
Skip.
You have to acknowledge that and say, that's highly impressive. It has nothing to do with how he's playing.
But Skip, that's my thing. What you're trying to do because he's playing bad.
I'm not trying to do anything.
What you're trying to do because saying 100,000 yards, because he's playing bad, let's move the needle. Let's not talk about what he's looking like right now. Let's look at the cumulative effect that he's done.
There's no needle to move. You already moved it. You stuck it in him. You took that needle and stuck it in his back.
Is he playing good?
Okay, that's not the question. Jen didn't ask you. Is he playing good right now, Shannon?
I told you why. Because what it is because he's playing bad. You are trying to move.
So now you think it's a plot on my part to take the focus off on how poorly he's playing right now, right?
There it is.
False. Wrong. I'm calling your baloney on that one because I had no idea he was about to pass 100,000 yards. And then I start looking closely at it, and he gets no credit for a sensational achievement because look who's second on the list. It's Drew Brees. He's almost 15,000 yards ahead of Drew Brees on combined. This is regular and post.
Yeah.
It's all the games you ever played in the National Football League.
Yeah.
All the games that counted. You add them up, and he's now almost 15,000 yards ahead of Drew Brees.
How many more games has he played?
Okay, but the point is, he wasn't even in a passing offense for Bill Belichick. It'd be like LeBron stuck in some slowdown offense in Cleveland for his first whatever years, where they just didn't try. They played defense and tried to run the clock down. They played slow motion basketball.
Okay, I'll concede. Let's just say for the first 5 or 6 years of his career, there wasn't a throw. But from 2007 until now, they've been a passing team.
Mm-hmm.
So for the better part of 16 years, they've been a throwing team.
Okay, so LeBron has barely passed Kareem as the all-time leading scorer because we're combining regular and post.
Correct.
So he did that last year.
Did anybody mention it?
Okay. Yes, we did a whole topic on it. It was 44,149 points were Kareem, and now LeBron is edged by him. He's 44,843. So he's a few hundred, about 600 ahead. Okay. Think about this. Brady is 15,000 yards ahead of Drew Brees. And it's hard to equate yards to points. I got you. I got you. But the point is, for LeBron to achieve the equivalent, he would need to pass Kareem. He'd at least need to get to 50,000, where you'd say, wow, that's a big number, 50000, right? That would be, it's like 100,000 is a huge number that you don't think about, but it's a milestone type. 50,000, if can LeBron get to 50,000 points? I don't know. How much longer can he play? I don't know.
Right.
He's starting to show, it's ironic with LeBron because he's doing the Father Time commercials and they just air every commercial.
The difference is with LeBron actually has to put the ball in the basket. Mm-hmm. Tom Brady can throw a 5-yard route, the guy goes 80 yards, and Tom Brady gets credit for an 80-yard touchdown.
Sometimes he throws it 65 yards.
Tom Brady can't throw the ball 65 yards.
Stop it.
You think Tom Brady can throw the ball?
Absolutely.
Hold on. So you think Tom Brady can throw the ball like P.J. Walker did? He held the ball, I think.
Yes. I mean, maybe not on the run, but if he stands back and hauls off, you better believe he can still
all
win
them skip passes that you seen on Thursday night. Did you see those skip passes?
What are you talking about, skip passes? That has nothing to do with the arm strength.
Well, he should have been able to hit Mike Evans.
Because you keep saying he has declining arm talent. I see zero decline in any of it. And every week I show you 5 throws, and you say, yeah, that was pretty good.
And then I can show you 5 throws where he's skipping the ball.
All right. And by the way, listen to my podcast this week, if you will, because my top chunk of the podcast is about the shock to me. I go deeply into it. I had no idea that Tom Brady was going through a divorce during the football season.
Everybody knew that, except
nobody knew that.
Everybody knew that.
You had no idea.
Let me ask you a question.
Wait, time out. I'm calling a big BS on you on that one.
Everybody knew Tom Brady was going through something.
Okay.
Because let me ask you a question.
I'm going to stop you. I'm going to call big BS on you. All that was reported was they had split apart. They weren't living together. Nobody said boo about a divorce. Nobody said boo.
What couple you know married for X amount of years all of a sudden start to live apart?
It's finalized. Okay, time out. Do you know what it feels like to go through a divorce? Because I do.
No.
I've been through one, and it is hard,
but
man.
You said it didn't. Hold on. No.
I had no idea that they were going through.
You said it wouldn't impact Tom Brady. You said nothing gets in the way of Tom Brady in basketball. No. You told me nothing gets in the way. Now, all of a sudden, the divorce is the end-all, be-all. That's not what you said.
Okay, no. Listen to me. It got filed and it got finalized over the first couple of months. It probably got filed maybe 6 months back. Probably when he decided, I'm coming back. This is back in March.
Okay.
I'm unretiring. Right. Somewhere in that period, it had to get filed where she just said, okay, that's enough. I'm out. Now, I don't know the details or background, but something had to start because we are talking about a Tom Brady who's worth about $250 million, and she's reportedly worth about $450 million. Do you have any idea how hard it is with teams of lawyers to hash through all the details of splitting up how much they own and how much they make?
You got
and 2 children. No. Sorry. It's way more complex than that.
Now all of a sudden, you see. Now, all of a sudden, this explains why Tom Brady is struggling.
Okay, here's the part.
You don't want to hear anything anybody got to say.
I don't want to hear what you're saying because it's the biggest bunch of baloney
I've ever heard.
All
I know is the man left training camp for 11 days. They lied and said it was scheduled.
It had everything to do with trying to finalize a divorce.
No, but you said it was planned. When this thing
I didn't say it was planned.
Yes, you did. You said,
Todd Bowles said it was planned.
And I said it was a lie.
Okay.
I said it was a lie then.
Okay, about what? Lie about what?
That it was playing. It was not playing.
Okay, so...
And I said, I've been saying he's going through something, Skip, more than you want to lead on. But nothing affects Tom Brady. He's a machine. All he cares about, he can compartmentalize.
What's the point? What's the point?
The
Shannon,
point,
you got to stop this. You got to stop this.
It ain't my fault, Skip.
Shannon Sharp, I'm going to call it.
Call whatever you want to.
Here's the point.
Use my phone to call?
No, here's the point. We've been doing this show for 6 years, and every year, right on cue, you say it's time for Tom to go home, and you have looked like a fool. He has made you look like a fool, and you can't take it. And now you're saying, see, I told you. You've been telling me for 6 years.
You can't take that he's playing bad. You can't take that Tom Brady is human. I've told you things about Tom Brady. He's human. Oh, no, he's not. That's you, Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp just can't, he just visualized himself as Tom Brady.
Okay, so I keep calling your bluff on this, and you won't do it because you don't have the guts. I ask you, is it time for him to go home?
See what you do.
Is it time?
Is Tom Brady,
I need to know.
Is Tom Brady playing bad?
Not bad.
By Tom Brady's
He's playing average.
By Tom Brady's standards.
Okay, all right, I'll go. It's below average.
That's all we're talking about.
Nothing else matters. No, this matters. What's going to happen from here on now that the divorce is finalized?
I don't know.
You don't know because you're afraid because you know you don't bet against him.
Did you know Tom Brady's going to get a divorce?
No, I had no idea.
Why not?
I had no idea.
You know how.
Finalize?
But you want me to say Tom Brady is done. But you knew Tom Brady was going to get a divorce.
I had no idea.
If you knew so much, tell me that.
Okay, well, what does that mean? I'm not privy to that.
Okay, I'm not privy to what